Did your grandmother cook chicken nuggets for dinner? Neither did mine. Hi, I'm Marissa Castonis at the Everyday Family Food blog, and today we're going to make one of my kids' favorite meals, chicken roll-ups. At the Everyday Family Food blog, we strive to make one meal for everyone in your family. Our motto is, if your kids have teeth, they can eat the same meal. Let me give you a quick tour of the blog. Every recipe has an overview and a funny story, something relating to food and family. It also has a description for the recipe and how to make it. Usually it's less than 5 steps for each recipe. And finally, it has activities for the children, as activity sheets, as well as some pictures and video of what the various ingredients look like as they're being grown or picked from the garden. Let's get back to chicken roll-ups. We'll start with ingredients. I like to use chicken cutlets. Chicken cutlets are simply chicken breasts that have been pounded thin, or you can actually buy them at Whole Foods, where the butcher will take a thick chicken breast and slice it in half. Chicken cutlets are great because they're so thin. They're a lot easier and quicker. They cook a lot quicker than regular chicken breasts. We'll start with about a cup of breadcrumbs, and I've added just a little bit of olive oil here. And what the consistency you'd like to get is just so that it's a bit thick, but you don't want them soaking wet. And the reason you add the olive oil is so that you can actually coat the chicken breasts when you're doing your stuffing. So if you mix it around, it should look a bit coarse, and that should do it. I also add a little bit of salt to that, and I like to use Italian breadcrumbs because when I'm on the go and I need to make a quick meal, it already has a lot of the flavors that we enjoy directly in it, like basil and oregano, but they're not too strong of flavors for the kids. What you want to do is just sprinkle a bit of the breadcrumbs straight on it, take your chicken cutlet, roll it up, take a toothpick, plop it in, and lay it down. Once all your chicken is rolled up, it's time to make the sauce to pour on top. I take about a cup of chicken broth, pour that in there, and then I like to add about a half a cup of wine. Now don't worry, this wine will cook off, so don't worry about wine for the kids. It'll be perfectly fine. The next thing you do is add about a quarter cup of lemons. Sometimes what I'll do, instead of, if I don't have fresh lemons or I'm in a real rush, is I will actually buy a bottle of fresh lemon juice. And in a real pinch, you can always use lemon in a plastic bottle, although that should be your last resort. So if you add about a quarter cup of lemon juice, that would be roughly 2 lemons. But I happen to like a little bit more for mine. All right, once you've squeezed your lemon juice, you simply just pour it straight over the chicken. We're going to bake this at 475 for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to add a little bit more of the breadcrumbs on top to finish it off. So after 15 minutes, I took the chicken out and I put a little bit of the breadcrumbs on top. And I used a turkey baster and put some of the juice on the top as well. And I cooked it for 5 more minutes. And now, oh, that looks so good. The breadcrumbs on the top are golden brown. The chicken's cooked throughout, and the juice got nice and thick inside. I like to serve this with a little bit of broccoli or rice, and you know, it amazes me how many families still cook multiple meals. You can make one meal that everybody will like.